Yeah, my goal is start playing again after this pandemic, after being out from the two first games of the season, and try on the first game show quality of my football, of my condition, of my physical conditions, and show I'm ready to compete again and to help my team to achieve them goals. We know it's been hard moments with all these situations, but we've been working hard, and I hope we can produce good football on this competition.
Okay. Our next question will go to Michelle Kaufman. Michelle, your line is now open.
Thank you. Nani, I wanted to ask you, Inter Miami has only played 2 games ever, so you haven't had too much chance to see them, but from what you saw so far in the first 2 games against LA and DC, what is your impression of the Miami team, and what are you expecting on Wednesday from them?
We expect a difficult game, very excited game. Everyone want to see what's gonna happen in that rivalry. But I saw a good team. They are building a strong team. They have good players. They are new on the league, but I think they had time to work, and I saw some good things on the 2 first games, and they have quality on them players. For sure, will be very difficult for us, but we must be ready for that game.
Thank you. Our next question is Jonathan Tannenwald. Jonathan, your line is now open.
Thank you. How much worry is there among the players in terms of the health aspects of all of this? I mean, we've seen, the news stories about some teams delaying their travel. We've seen the chatter among some players and coaches in the league about how nervous they are. What's your sense of it, and what are you hearing?
Tell the truth, to be honest, I feel safe here. Since I arrived here in the hotel, I see all the conditions, the way they manage everything for the players to be safe. I agree with, and until now, I see all the players here, all the teams. They look happy. They look like comfortable with all these protocols. And obviously, there were some stories about some players who got the virus, but I think these players they came already with the virus to the hotel. So that's a thing to don't worry. The ones who are already here, and they've been managed very well, all these situations. I'm positive about the tournament, about all the bubble here in Disney, and I hope we continue like that until the end of this tournament, because we are already here. We want to make this tournament, and we wanted to make it well, and I want everyone to be safe, everyone to go back home safe and happy.
Thank you. Our next question will go to Michael DeCourcy. Mike, your line is now open.
Yes, Nani, thank you. I wanted to ask you, in light of Carlos Vela announcing today, or not announcing it, being reported, excuse me, that he was not going to participate, did you give any thought to not competing in the MLS Is Back tournament?
No, I have different mind and different way to think about soccer, about everything's going on in the world, all about myself, because I always try in the difficult moments to find a motivation to keep going, thinking about life. Don't stop. You must continue to live. You must continue to believe on the future. And I always think if I stop now, I will not be able to continue further when there is a possibility. And that's why my decision always was to came to this tournament, continue to make my way to what I want. And obviously, I heard about some players not coming. That is a situation we all must respect, because a part of being a soccer player or athlete, we are human, and we must respect some decisions of some players was not comfortable to be here. They want prefer to be with family to protect themselves, them families. But I respect also everyone who decide to come here, because this is life. We must continue to fight for what we want in our lives and to make a better world, and better moments and better days.
Okay. And our last question will go to John Rojas. John, your line is now open.
Thank you. Nani, thanks for the time. I wanted to know what is more difficult for you guys as a players, the mental part into this tournament with, being at home first, then getting to train alone, now this, or the physical and tactical part, having you team a new coaching staff and a new philosophy that you need to implement?
I think the hardest is the mental part, because once you're here, you are away from your home, family, and then you're not allowed to see them regular or any day you want. You can't. So you must be strong and wait until end of the tournament, because that's what everyone wants to be at the end of the tournament. And once you think like that, it's gonna be long, but you must handle, you must be strong and believe everything's gonna be okay, and then try to maintain the contact and communication with your family, make sure they are safe, because I think this is the most difficult part. But I think if you manage well, everything will from outside will look easy, and at the end everyone will smile and be much stronger than ever, because we did one step over a difficult moment.